Hi, I'm Dr. DrLohr in Decatur, Illinois. I got the email yesterday from Dr. Kaplan and Dr. Bard about bringing your staff to the National Decompression Certification class. I want to tell you a quick story. I read a story about Babe Ruth, the famous baseball home run king back in the 20s and 30s. And in that book, one of the diehard fans of Babe Ruth, his mother said to him, "We're poor. We have nothing. Why do you take all of your money and go to see the Yankees games?" And he said, "Mom, I got to tell you, when I'm in that Yankee Stadium, when Babe Ruth gets up to the plate and everybody stands and you feel that energy, I feel like I'm part of something great." And I think deep down, we all want to be part of something great. And when I think about staff, when I first met Dr. Kaplan, his famous saying is, "Do you want to be good or do you want to be great? Do you want to have a good practice or do you want to have a great practice?" For years, I just had a good practice. Now I have a great one because of one simple thing. It's staff. And it took me 33 years to get there. And I think people say, we just went to the Chicago certification at National University in May. It took all the staff. We had a great time. When they got back, they were talking it up. They were telling all these things, new, cool things that we learned. This will be my 9th certification, my 9th trip to Dallas. I've only missed one out of the 10th. This is the 10th anniversary. And I really want to encourage you to bring your staff. I know it costs more. It's costing me more. But deep down, it comes back to you in spades, because I really do believe that we all want to feel good about what we do. We all want to feel good like we're making a difference. We all want to help people. And this is what the staff does for me. Yesterday morning, one of the staff, Jamie, said to me, I said, "Jamie, I haven't seen you all morning." And she said, "We saw 20 decompression patients in just over an hour." And I was in my office the whole time. I didn't see one of those 20 people. The staff does it. They give those patients the love, the caring, the knowledge. And when you take your staff to a certification, you increase their knowledge, you increase their purpose. That makes them feel like you trust them, you admire them, you need their input. And I rely on these girls make my life so much easier, where I can sit in my office and work on marketing. I can work on other things, and the patients are coming and going, and they don't feel slighted because they didn't see the doctor. You know why? Because the staff is committed. They are committed. And this is why they're committed, is because they know that I love them and I'll do anything for them. And that comes back to me in spades. A lot of times I leave the office at 4 o'clock, I'm home by 4:15, I'm done. Because of their knowledge, their experience, they can handle any situation because they're so confident. I think I told the story at Masterclass, and I asked everybody, what would you like to see in our next Masterclass? And everybody said the same thing. I would like to see more staff training. Your staff did such an incredible job. I want to take your staff home with me. I want to take how did you find these girls? And I said, it took years. It didn't happen overnight. But these girls are so dedicated. And this is why I want you to see and have the kind of a great practice that you really want deep down in your heart, that I knew that I didn't have, but I always wanted. I knew when I signed up with Dr. Kaplan and Dr. Bard, I knew what I didn't want. I didn't want to be 85 years old and sitting in a rocking chair and saying, "I wished I would have gone for it. I wish I would have taken the risk and just gone to have a great practice." Because when you have a great practice, yesterday, Burdetta, I mentioned her name, the girls will start laughing. She's 94 years old. She always speaks exactly what's on her mind. And when I went on vacation for a week, I finally feel like I can go on vacations now. I can take time off. And so when I went on vacation, I came back and I said, "Burdetta, did you miss me last week?" And she goes, "I didn't even know you were gone." Because these girls are top notch. Where do you find these girls? Tom stopped by yesterday. He stopped by, him and his wife, previous patients that finished decompression. They stopped by twice in the last 2 weeks just to visit and say hello. A lot of our little old ladies, they say, when all my treatments are done, I don't want to stop coming in. Can I just come in and drink coffee? And because I miss the girls, I really want to see the girls. That they don't say anything about me, but they talk about the staff because they're on purpose. And I just really want to encourage you to bring your staff. It is well worth it. It will come back to you in spades. And I can finally say I'm so grateful to have a great practice and not a good one. It makes you feel so much better about yourself. It makes the staff is so much happier. They hug each other when they leave at night. And this sounds mushy, but it's true. They say, I love you, see you tomorrow, and they mean it. So I'd like to bring Laura in just for a second. I want Laura to say, she was at the certification in May. It was her very first certification. And now, just a few months later, we're going again. We're going to go down to Dallas. Laura, tell the staff what makes you feel like, why are you excited to go to Dallas? So how did the certification help you?
Well, there was a lot of things there that I didn't honestly know, like with how bad injections were, seeing an actual back surgery be performed. I mean, those were things that I was able to learn about and bring back and show the importance to my patients of why that was so bad. And all of them now are informed. I mean, knowing that doctors can lie to them about injections, about them being FDA approved, that makes me sick to my stomach. And that's something that I want every single one of my patients to know before something bad happens to them. All of the things that I've learned, they were absolutely amazing, and I'm so glad that I've had this opportunity, and I'm so excited to go learn more, because there's always more that you can learn. You learn every day, and I'm just so excited to go. So
this is Laura's first trip in an airplane. Her first time to Texas. She's very excited. So we're all going to be on the same flight. I want to sit where I can see Laura's face.
Terrified.
So anyway, thank you for listening, and we really hope to see you in Dallas. Good luck.